Hey everybody, it's Mark Saunders with Saunders Realty, and I've just wrapped up writing a whole new update course for the 2019 to 2020 real estate update course. And one part that we've been writing a lot about, that I've been teaching a lot about, is insurance coverage on your houses, either a rental house, your primary residence. So I want to give you 4 big tips on insurance. And I'm not, as you know, I am not an insurance agent, so this is my opinion, my thoughts, but not trying to sell you anything. But these are issues that you need to really look into for insurance on your house. Number 1, by far one of the most important things that I see, is your coverage if your house goes vacant. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to show a house and the house is vacant, and I wonder if their insurance would cover them if anything happened. A lot of real estate agents don't know this, and this is actually the part of the class that we're getting ready to start teaching across North Carolina to real estate agents about insurance on vacant properties. Most insurance coverages, homeowners policies, has it written in that if the house goes vacant, a lot of times for 30 days or more, then you lose most of your coverage. I learned this the hard way having a house that went under contract, that the day of closing the ice maker line busted and did about $20,000 in damage, and the insurance company tried not to cover it. So if you're moving out of your house, before you move, you need to notify your insurance agent, tell them the house is going vacant, and you need to get an additional rider added to your policy to be sure that you're covered. Now, I'll let you know your cost is going to go up about 2 to 3 times of what your normal homeowner's policy is, but this way you got coverage if your house goes vacant. So number 1, vacant coverage. Number 2, backflow coverage. So there's a clause in a lot of insurance policies that does not cover you for backflow. So what backflow is basically, say the sewer line backs up, a lot of times they have a backflow preventer. It's a little valve that if stuff starts backing back up, it hits the valve and it stops it. But I've run into this too in a property. I had a townhouse once that was on the end of the neighborhood, and the backflow preventer failed, and the whole bottom floor of this townhouse, the finished basement, got full of sewage. Insurance will not cover that unless you get an additional rider. So you need a backflow coverage on that. And check with your insurance agent. Be sure you have that on your policy. It is dirt cheap, and that is a nasty mess to have to clean up if it ever happens to your policy. Number 2, backflow coverage. Number 3, your liability coverage. Liability coverage is one of the cheapest, best deals in real estate, and I see so many owners, when we get a copy of their insurance policy, have the bare minimum. So I would highly recommend, especially if you have any investment property or rental property, get a quote for $500,000 and $1 million. You will be shocked to see $1 million in liability probably will only cost you maybe an additional $30 or $40 a year. It's one of the best deals out there. Get a quote. For our company, if we're managing your property, we now require $500,000, but I tell all of my clients to quote out $1 million in liability because it's so cheap, and you want to be sure you have that. And number 4, for our renters, we have a lot of renters that watch our videos or a current tenant of ours. Always, always, always get renter's insurance. I just mentioned about the backflow coverage for a homeowner. Well, if you're a renter and that happens, your personal property will not be covered. That's what would fall under renter's insurance. Renter's insurance is so cheap. If you're a tenant, it's one of the best buys out there. You need to have it. I've been doing property management for a long time. Nothing's worse when a house floods or catches on fire. The very first call that we get is from the tenant asking when they can get a check or get their items reimbursed. The owner's policy does not cover it. Renter's insurance would be the way to go for that. If you have not had your house homeowner's policy quoted recently, you need to get an estimate. Prices change. And a lot of times when we're selling houses, my clients say, wow, I never knew insurance was that cheap now. I should have got a quote a long time ago. So if you need an insurance person, shoot me a message. If you're watching this seeing this on our newsletter, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to give you some insurance people that we work with that will be more than happy to give you a quote. But a lot of times they can save you some money and improve your coverage. So hopefully that helps. Let me know what you think. Questions, comments, leave them below. Have a great day.